Remember what the Lord your God did to Miriam on the way as you came out of Egypt. When you make your neighbor a loan of any sort, you shall not enter his house to take his pledge. You shall remain outside, and the man to whom you make the loan shall bring the pledge out to you. And if he is a poor man, you shall not sleep with his pledge. When the sun goes down, you shall surely return the pledge to him, that he may sleep in his cloak and bless you, and it will be righteousness for you before the Lord your God. You shall not oppress a hired servant who is poor and needy, whether he is one of your countrymen or one of your aliens who is in your land, in your towns. You shall give him his wages on his day before the sun sets, for he is poor and sets his heart on it, so that he may not cry against you to the Lord, and it become sin in you. Fathers shall not be put to death for their sons, nor shall sons be put to death for their fathers. Everyone shall be put to death for his own sin. You shall not pervert the justice due an alien or an orphan, nor take a widow's garment in pledge. But you shall remember that you were a slave in Egypt, and that the Lord your God redeemed you from there. Therefore I am commanding you to do this thing. When you reap your harvest in your field and have forgotten a sheaf in the field, you shall not go back to get it. It shall be for the alien, for the orphan, and for the widow, in order that the Lord your God may bless you in all the work of your hands. When you beat your olive tree, you shall not go over the boughs again. It shall be for the alien, for the orphan, and for the widow. When you gather the grapes of your vineyard, you shall not go over it again. It shall be for the alien, for the orphan, and for the widow. And you shall remember that you were a slave in the land of Egypt. Therefore I am commanding you to do this thing. Deuteronomy 24, 9 through 22. Remembering. Remembering keeps you. One of the strengths of life is remembering some difficult experience and remembering how we survived it. Out of the struggles of our lives have evolved strength, understanding, and more loving persons. We do not need to live in our unhappy memories, but occasionally it is good to make a short visit back to those times. Most important, remembering is our road to faith in God. God is the God of tomorrow, just as he is the God of yesterday. We cannot see tomorrow, but we can see yesterday. It truly strengthens our faith as we remember how we were forced to go through some valley of the shadow, and remember, as the psalmist said, "You are with me." Faith faces today and tomorrow, but faith is built by the experiences of yesterday. Most important, we do know that God still loves us in spite of some failures or shame or sin of the past. Remembering.